Welcome back, everyone. As always, glad to have you with us. Glad it's been another gorgeous day in the neighborhood. Into the 80s, we climbed again today on your Wednesday. We'll do so again tomorrow and on Friday. And I'm glad to tell you that the chances for a nice day, Saturday at least, are improving from this time last night. We're still well above average temperatures for this time of year. We'll continue to be, and we'll continue to focus on a cold front that's really going to change things and turn things around for us. Right now, looking more so like late Saturday night into your Sunday. We might not even see any rain at all on your Saturday. I'll have to update that for you, and I'm hopeful of that trend staying and holding true throughout the rest of the week. Special invitation to all the ladies out there and gentlemen as well. An event hosted by the Montgomery County Health Department tomorrow in honor of October, being National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I also spoke with Health Department Director Pete Shepard, and also Sagersville Mayor, of course, about flu shots. And he's urging everyone to make sure they get theirs. He tells us about supplies and also a reminder about the geriatric version that he says anyone over 65 should be requesting where you get it, whether or not you get it at the health department or from your healthcare provider. A Johnson County woman, while still out on bond, is still the focus of an investigation in a case involving the death of a teenager. Her blood alcohol content related to the fatal wreck has been made public. We'll talk briefly about Connect, the Kentucky website for Kentucky's portion of the Affordable Health Care Act, and how busy it's been. Governor Beshear calling it the most exciting thing he's ever been a part of. We'll get to all those news and headlines before we leave you. We will also talk about tonight, as much as we hate to, continuing trend of layoffs, jobs being lost in the industry in eastern Kentucky. Specifically this time around, employees at the Pondiki Mining Complex in Martin County have been told that they will be shuttering the doors to the mines and the entire coal prep plant by the end of this year. They say that they are going to continue operations up through the middle or close to end of December in an effort to fill existing contracts. And after that, the operation will be no more. Alliance Resource Partners says its subsidiary Excel Mining sent out those notices to employees recently, and that involves about 142 workers. The company says, though, it does plan to continue operations till the end of the year, but it has confirmed that indeed those will be the last for that mining operation, the most recent hit to the coal industry in eastern Kentucky. A Johnson County woman remains free on bond pending her next court appearance. We now have a little more information about Myra Castle's blood alcohol content, which the Johnson County Sheriff's Department confirmed to me today was .20. Now, that's a little more than 2 times the legal limit of .08 in the Commonwealth. They say that she was under the influence when she was behind the wheel of her vehicle and crossed the center line on Route 201 in August, crossing the line and into the path of 18-year-old C.J. Mollett, who was riding his motorcycle at the time. Was indicted just a couple of weeks later on charges of second-degree manslaughter, upgraded from initial charges of driving under the influence. The Johnson County Sheriff's Department, who's handling the case, says that for their investigation, Castle admitted to them that she had been drinking vodka earlier in the day. Meanwhile, the attorney representing Castle, Ned Pillersdorf, says the accident was not due to her actions, and that evidence at the scene indicated that Mollett was traveling at a high rate of speed upon the collision. Online, the Connect Healthcare Exchange for the Commonwealth, well, it was struggling to keep up at times over the past 24 to 48 hours as visitors, Kentuckians, were logging on to try to find out more information, viewing more than 1.2 million pages thus far about the affordable insurance plans that are available to them now, all part of the Affordable Health Care Act. Connect, that's KYNECT.ky.gov. Well, it's the place to go if you're one of thousands of Kentuckians who do not have any health care coverage and want to have some by the middle of March, because if you don't, you'll face a penalty thereafter. Connect.kentucky.gov has been a website that's been a very hot spot over the past 24 hours or so. Everyone who does not have health care coverage in the state of Kentucky, and across the nation for that matter, has until the middle of March of 2014 to get coverage or be penalized. If you want coverage to begin by the first of the year, you've got until the middle of December to log on or find out more about getting covered. Meanwhile, Governor Steve Beshear has called it one of the most exciting things he's ever been a part of. He says, quote, "It's a brand new day in Kentucky, one where Kentuckians can finally access affordable health care for themselves and their families despite pre-existing conditions." He says, quote, "It's clear that Kentuckians are excited about this long-awaited opportunity." So far, about 10,000 applications have been started. About 5,000 have been completed. And as is a topic of discussion and coverage everywhere you turn, still no new developments in the shutdown of our federal government at this time. But we'll have developments in local news after this.
Fall is here, and it's time to rake in the savings at Home Furniture. Come in now for the largest sale ever on select bedroom suites. Prices have been drastically reduced, up to 40% off. All in-stock recliners are buy one, get one half off. Purchase a big screen TV, get a sound bar free. Seasons may change, but we'll always have financing available for everyone, guaranteed. Come in today while supplies last and take advantage of these huge savings at Home Furniture, Highlands Plaza, Prestonsburg.
Whether you want to be feared or favored, funny or frightful this Halloween, Fraser's Prater Drug Seasonal Shop has everything you'll ever need for the mood or effect you desire. And while we never know just how colorful our natural landscape will be at autumn, we are for always certain the season is vibrant inside the region's largest selection of fall and home decor. So come and see what surprises and delights await you at Fraser's Prater Drug Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville.
At the end of every race, Mark Martin hangs up his driving gloves. He hangs up his fire suit. And he hangs up his helmet. Which is why he picks up his phone and opens the ER Extra app. The app shows ER Extra wait times, locations, and more. It's the one safeguard Mark Martin is never without. ER Extra at Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Sagersville Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is proud to announce the newest members of our family, Administrator Lane Jones and our full-time chaplain Mark Campbell and volunteer Richard Green, new faces with the same sincere desire as these, to assist you and your family with short-term rehabilitation solutions or long-term nursing care needs, close to home and those that you love. Sagersville Nursing and Rehabilitation. The lights are on, the doors are open, and the shelves are being stocked every day at the brand spanking new Red's Boot Barn in Sagersville on Route 114. Already in Wrangler, Carhartt, Ariat, and more. And just in time for the Knott County Trail Ride this weekend, and just in time for the rain, Outback jackets to keep you dry and warm and having a good time at Red's. 170s, 500, 570, 800, 900s, 2 seats, 4 seats, Razors, Rangers, and XPs in the hottest colors with the coolest accessories with the best financing available and rebates up to $1,000 at Connelly's, Kawasaki, and Polaris of Paintsville.
Howdy, Hatfield. I reckon I'll take my pig back.
Ain't your pig.
Yeah, it is.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is, and I can prove it. Ma, I just sent a picture of our missing pig. Tell everybody it's time to start feuding.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I guess ain't gonna be no feud. Real nice picture, though.
We'll put it on Instagram.
Appalachian Wireless is 4G. Great pictures, video, text, and talk. Bigger savings, better service. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
2 days into the 10th month, we're already being reminded that October is, as always, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And the McGoffin County Health Department is hosting an annual event again tomorrow. Special invitation to all the ladies out there and gentlemen from the McGoffin County Health Department Director, Pete Shepard, who also, while talking about tomorrow's event, reminds us that you do need to get a flu shot at the health department or elsewhere. And if you're 65 or older, there is a special, albeit more potent version that he wants you to make sure that you get. Not much action today in the community room of the McGoffin County Health Department. That won't be the case tomorrow. A catered event with a lot of information with a targeted audience, basically everyone.
It's anybody in McGoffin County. It's for the citizens of McGoffin County. It's to be informational for anyone about breast cancer. It's called Ladies in Pink, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we're having like a Breast Cancer Awareness Day, and it's hosted with us along with Highlands Regional Medical Center, and we invite everybody to attend. Husband, wives, single men, it doesn't matter. It's informational. It will be catered by Highlands. We have a good time. There's a lot of information to give out, and we also give a lot of information about what the health department does with along with breast cancer.
And another thing that we're talking about this time of year is flu shots. It's hard to get that mindset with it being 80 and sunny and gorgeous outside, but flu shots, what's the status with them? And specifically the geriatric version?
The geriatric version is for anybody over 65, and anybody that is over 65 needs to make sure if you're getting any kind of flu vaccine that you are getting that high dosage. Anybody over 65 their immune system starts to weaken, and they need this added dose, or a stronger dose, I guess it is, for the flu, to fight off the flu. All the regular doses is under 65, and everybody takes in. But if you are over 65, you do need to take the geriatric dose.
Are you seeing any numbers yet of any predictions or anything of that for the flu season approaching? Are you getting any kind of instructions from CDC?
Even as early as this right now, we've already had one confirmed case. So, that's kind of scary at this early juncture of the year to already be having them. We're just now getting our doses in, but we do have doses for everybody. Our kid doses are a little lacking right now, but we're supposed to get a shipment in next week. But we do have the doses. You need to start getting them. You just need to don't put it off.
Yes, indeed. I had 84 degrees out in the sunshine in front of the newsroom earlier today. It's the second day of October, and we've got one confirmed case of flu. So maybe those are some words of encouragement to get your vaccination as soon as possible. I'll remind you on the calendar when you can get it at the McGoffin County Health Department, should you so desire. And I guess that's as good a segue as I'm going to get to go on into tonight's community calendar, following announcements brought to you on behalf of McGoffin Farm Bureau. A reminder that the Living Water Pentecostal Church and Parkway Drive across from the old health department is having revival services nightly this week, 7 o'clock. Brother Bill Shepard, Brother Belden McCarty, and others are preaching and are inviting you to stop in and join them. And this just in, the Sagersville Masonic Lodge Haunted Trail is alive and oh so scary, I guess we could say. Now, they've been working on it. In fact, I know they've got a dress rehearsal tomorrow night, and it's the last one before they open up for business. Now, they're on Upper Mash Fork Road. If you're not familiar with that, if you're on New 460 going to Paintsville, just after you get on 460, a couple of miles, it's on the right. They'll have signs. You can't miss it. Turn up onto Upper Mash Fork Road, follow the signs to the end of the holler. And once you do, you're in for what may be, they say, the last haunted trail you ever attend. Now, here's the deal. They're going to be open every Friday and Saturday, weather permitting, through Halloween. And, well, let's say every Friday and Saturday through October, weather permitting, which is basically the same thing. And they'll be open on Halloween on the 31st. The first group leaves at dark. It's $7 per person, and they promise you a frightful time. It all starts this Friday. Brought to you by the Sagersville Masonic Lodge. A benefit's coming up on the 13th of October for Jimmy Porter. His family and friends have organized a benefit in his honor as he is fighting his second bout with prostate cancer. Layoff from work has been forced due to the severeness of his illness. His insurance is no more. And they have organized this auction and benefit in his honor. You can donate by calling Brittany Holbrook or Jeremy Holbrook at the numbers at the bottom of your screen. All donations greatly appreciated. And as we mentioned with it is Dr. Shepard, but Pete Shepard, Health Director, he's got too many titles. Anyway, time for flu shots. We have a confirmed case in McGoffin County. Let's hope that there's not a second. There will be, sad to say, but that's the reality of it. But we can have as few as possible if everyone gets vaccinated, and you can do so at the health department Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 to 3, Tuesdays, 8 to 5, and Fridays, 8 till noon. Give them a call if you've got any questions about if you can have it, when you can get it, how much it costs, anything of that nature. And you're wanted for Harvest Fest. Listen how cool this sounds. Over at the Lakefront Church of God, the old Middle Fork Elementary School, October the 12th, they're having molasses made in a horse-drawn mill. They're going to have a operating sawmill. They're going to have food cooked in an actual Dutch oven, a country store, food games, inflatables for the kids, an auction starting at 2, and a gospel sing, and more. It's Harvest Fest over at the Lakefront Church. It's not until the 12th, so I got a few days to remind you, and I indeed will. For now, let me remind you that if you've got calendar announcements, please send them to us. We'll let everyone know what you've got planned. Oh, one last just coming across my desk. It says the Tip Top United Baptist Church, they're having a bake sale tomorrow. They are going to be in both lots of the IGA and the Sagersville Save-A-Lot. So if you see them out there, that's the Tip Top United Baptist Church. Promise you'll love whatever you buy. A bake sale tomorrow, both locations. Turning to funeral service announcements for this Wednesday, they're brought to you by the McGoffin County Funeral Home, and I actually have two in loving memory requests. The first in loving memory of Martha Sue Gibson, who sadly passed away 4 years ago today and who is greatly missed by all of her family and friends. Martha Sue Gibson. And also this evening in loving memory of Richard Love on what would have been his birthday. And actually, Richard's birthday would have fell tomorrow. Loved and missed by a host, though, of family and friends.
Hi, I'm Don McFarland. I am an attorney in Sayersville, Kentucky, and I'm here to serve you and meet your legal needs. If you have been injured on the job, if you are interested in receiving your disability or your SSI benefits, if someone's negligence has caused you trouble, basically, if you have been in a car wreck and you've suffered pain, then pick up the phone and call Donald Wayne, 349-9000.
Faster, friendlier, family-owned Parkway Pharmacy, open 8:30 till 6:30 Monday through Friday in the new McGoffin Medical Plaza under the care of local pharmacist Jesse Rudd. To make Parkway Pharmacy your pharmacy, come by or give us a call at 349-4400. Bailey's Furniture has done it again. This beautiful queen-size sleigh bed, media center, and matching chest are only $295 each, whether you buy one or buy them all. And you can save $400 and get a second nightstand with this gorgeous Von Bassett group. Lazy Boy rocker recliners start at $295 and Catnapper lift chairs start at $689 at Bailey's Furniture and GE Appliance Center. Stop by to see how, with a guaranteed trade-in, you can drive off in this gorgeous 2011 Hyundai Sonata for $17,950 or $299 a month, or how to drive off with a little soul for $12,950 or $235 a month, or how to drive off with a lot of style in this Dodge Ram Daytona at $15,950, all at Premier Motors in Paintsville.
Fall is here, and it's time to rake in the savings at Home Furniture. Come in now for the largest sale ever on select bedroom suites. Prices have been drastically reduced, up to 40% off. All in-stock recliners are buy one, get one half off. Purchase a big screen TV, get a soundbar free. Seasons may change, but we'll always have financing available for everyone, guaranteed. Come in today while supplies last and take advantage of these huge savings at Home Furniture, Highlands Plaza, Prestonsburg.
In recognition of our grand reopening and in honor of you, Hutch Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in Paintsville is celebrating with employee pricing for everyone. And you keep the rebates on any new 2013 or 2014 car, truck, or SUV and on all our pre-owned inventory. And register now with absolutely no purchase necessary for our grand reopening grand prizes. $10,000 in cash, $3,000 in cash, and 300 gallons of gasoline given away to someone on October the 26th at Hutch. Yeah, game time means wing time at your Sayersville Lee's famous recipe. You can always get our famous hot and spicy wings, but now we've got a brand new style of crispy wings. Try them. You're going to love them. And for a limited time, you can get an 8-piece box of our famous crispy or roast chicken for $6.99. Limit 2 per customer, and for a very limited time, $6.99 for an 8-piece box of chicken at your Sayersville Lee's. It's the 6th week of high school football for most everyone, and in lieu of the fact that the fall break for McGoffin County School District falls on this Friday, McGoffin County Hornet football game has been pushed up to this Thursday night, and also one of the other area viewing teams that we follow on a weekly basis also will not be playing Friday night. Just a friendly little reminder, your McGoffin County Hornets are playing a day early this week. They are hosting Breathitt County here at home this Thursday night. Now, kickoff still set for 7:30. That's tomorrow night for high school football for the home team. Now, the Hornets off to an amazing start, averaging about 42 points a game thus far and 4-1 on the season schedule. And they've got 3 home games left. Breathitt County this Thursday, and then it's next Friday hosting Jackson, and then the final game of the season, which is a little ways away on the 1st of November. Nevertheless, that's your Hornet schedule for tomorrow night. The Paintsville Tigers are the other area viewing team not playing this Friday night. It's their off week. They'll be back on the field at Fairview next Friday on the 11th after a big win over Phelps, 56-6. Now, they've already got 6 games in, and they're at 5-1. Golden Eagle football, they are at Ironton, Ohio Friday night for their 6th game after a big win over Boyd County, 69-14. And down in Morgan County, and the Cougars, a loss to Pike Central puts them at 2-3 and under halfway through. They'll be on the road at Jackson Friday. Now, do you recall my little message towards the last of the program last evening? Were you here? Were you watching? Were you listening? I'm going to repeat just a portion of it, and I'm going to do so just to kind of maybe brighten your day if you've had a long one. And I'll explain that in just a second. First, let me run through your Licking Valley RECC forecast. Listen, it's new. My weather station, which we just updated, one of the many updates we've been doing here in the past month, tells me, and I can't doubt it, I've checked it and rechecked it, that I hit 86 degrees here at the newsroom today. Now, that's outside in the sun out front, but it's been right so far, so I don't know. It's nevertheless been way above average, and it's been gorgeous. And tonight we'll see 64 our low and just partly cloudy skies. Now, your Licking Valley forecast does tell me that we've got a slight chance, about 20%, of some isolated showers, maybe even thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon after 1. It's really slight at this point. I think we're going to see mostly sunny skies otherwise, but don't be surprised if you get caught off guard by a thunder boomer above. There were a few light sprinkles earlier today. Didn't amount to anything here in the downtown Sagersville and studio area. Tomorrow might be a better shot of that happening, though. But still, for the most part, it's a keeper. And Friday certainly is 82, partly sunny skies, 62 for your low. It's going to be a gorgeous end to the work week. And right now, here's Saturday shaping up for you. Mostly sunny skies, a high of 82. Perfect. Now, that 20% chance of some isolated showers, I'm still holding out, is not going to be until late Saturday night. I don't think it's going to affect any plans. Still too far out to call. We'll know more later. But it is going to give way to showers and thunderstorms that are ever so likely on your Sunday. And whether or not this cold front, which is coming through, may pick up some moisture from the Gulf, that's just going to make things much more wet later on the first of the week. And I don't even want to talk about it too much. But suffice it to say that Sunday looks to be a wet one, showers, storms, and cooler, 74. And talking about the cooler air on the backside of this cold front, it will leave us down in the 60s, albeit very upper 60s on Monday, but 60s nonetheless. Now, it will also see some lingering scattered showers about on Monday as well. By Monday evening, things will start to calm down, and we'll see the sunshine return Tuesday in the low 70s and maybe another decent run of some nice weather. Now, my purpose of closing with the following is twofold. On last night's program, I just was kind of filling you in about how hard we've been working around here behind the scenes the past couple of weeks, updating basically about half of our operating system. We also got a fresh update outside the office and a little bit inside. And during that process, I've been converting over a lot of the software, adding some new software and some new additions to how we edit the program. It's going to be a little more aesthetically pleasing, and it's going to allow me to incorporate a lot more stuff into the show once I get a little more familiar with it. And I was just letting you know kind of an update as to, because we've been working at this a lot of midnight oil day and night for weeks on end and kind of getting everything caught up. And I've got some stories that are kind of backing up and things of that nature. And I was so proud today to be able to come into the office, and the last piece of the puzzle, so to speak, was a new computer system that was a totally new software system and a new computer and hardware itself. And when I came, I don't know why I tell you people this, because I like you so much and I love you for watching. But when I came in this morning, I was so excited to try it out that I literally plugged in the wrong access cable into the back of it, and it caught on fire. I kid you not. The new computer caught on fire. Now, it's not as bad as it sounds. It was only isolated to the card that I had placed in it to enable me to get certain cameras in and out of it, so to speak. But nevertheless, there was an actual fire and smoke, and I had to go back and start all over again. I've got parts coming in the morning. Should have it fixed tomorrow. There you go. That's been my day. I hope that makes yours a little brighter. And I've had this on my mind all day. I randomly picked this tape last night reflecting on how our 15-year anniversary is coming up in a month, and that's kind of why we've been doing all these remodeling and updates around here. And by just total random, I picked out this one where gas prices, I was reporting on them going up 8 cents to $1.81 a gallon. And that has just stuck with me. That has stuck with me for 24 hours. I know maybe not everyone saw it last night, so there you go. Gas $1.61, $1.63 in Sagersville back in May of 2001. Those were the days. Thank you all for being a part of the show. I'll see you back here tomorrow night with something, one way or the other. Thanks for watching and have a good night.